Hi, this is Bernie. I am back, and I'm talking about well-written, well-crafted sitcoms. One of my favorite things in the entire world. I love comedy, I love humor, and I have a very high standard, if you will. One moment. Thank you, thank you. Okay, next, I'm going to examine the sitcom Cheers, and I'm going to show you that Cheers was really two different eras, two different parts, if you will, completely different from one another, almost like different shows. I would go, you know something? Yeah, I don't care. I don't give a shit. I'm going to go as far as to say two different shows. They weren't even remotely similar. Yep, I said it. I don't care. Fine. Let me explain why. The beginning Cheers, which was what, September 82, let's say, to, May of 87. That's probably right. You can look me up on that, but I believe I'm right. Okay, so from September 82 to May of 87, there was one Cheers. What was that Cheers? That Cheers, in my opinion, I know a lot of people out there are going to say, fuck you. Okay, fine, you have a right. But my opinion. My mom would disagree, but hey, you know, that's what makes life interesting. But what I want to say is this: the first Cheers was sort of dull, sort of boring, and very, very slow moving. Absolutely true. Now here's what it was. The original Cheers, which were the years I just told you about, was basically Ted Danson and Shelley Long. Okay? End of story. We're done. That's it. Go home, have your dinner, and go take a nap. That's what the early Cheers was. The early Cheers was Shelley Long and Ted Danson and almost no one else. And everyone else was either not there, non-existent, or very unimportant. It was almost like going to a steakhouse. Hey, what's the main thing here? The steak. Okay? Yeah, you may have French fries. Yeah, you may have whatever. But it's the steak. Okay? Same thing here. So the dialogue would consist of Ted Danson and Shelley Long, Ted Danson and Shelley Long. Eventually there would be some sort of humor in it. Laugh. Good. Ted Danson, Shelley Long, commercial. And so here and there you would have the coach, and here and there you would have caller, but basically that was here and there. Remember, you didn't have Frasier yet, okay? Did not have him. Norm and Peterson, they were there, but they weren't really there. In fact, you could even see that because they were sitting on opposite ends of the bar in the beginning. Okay, they didn't even sit with each other. So what was going on is very clearly that the writers for Cheers, they were writing for Shelley Long and Ted Danson, and that's it. They didn't want to be bothered with a lot of other things. So really it was a romance, it was a love story, it was about how people come together, how they date, how they break up, how jealousy gets involved, and how they come back, and how they finally separate, and how they do that. So Cheers was not per se a comedy. It wasn't fucking funny. You'll have to excuse me, Phil. I just peed in my pants. I was watching Cheers. Wasn't that? It was more of like, oh, this is a romance story with a couple of laughs. That's what Cheers was. Now, let's go to the second Cheers. The second Cheers was superior. It was magnificent. It was a different show. It was like a different show. Okay? Here's what happened with once Shelley Long was gone. Okay? Once Shelley Long was gone, what happened is that the writers might have changed. You'll have to look me up on this. I'm not really sure, but I would bet my ass that the writers changed. Okay? What happened is everything changed on the show. Nothing would remain the same. Everything got better. The main thing that happened is they decided, when I say decided, I guess James Brooks, the director, that they're going to have Cheers in fast motion. Everything's going to be in fast motion. We're going to change the camera work. Okay? And if you go back, show me I'm wrong. I know I'm right. They even discussed this. They changed the camera work on Cheers. Okay? So with Diane and Ted, it was do you know the way to... No. I really don't know the way to know. Oh, okay. Well, I'll call you later. What? Once Kirstie Alley came in, September of '87 to the end, May of '93, it was an ensemble. And so you had everyone contributing in certain rhythms, firing off different things, and then all of a sudden, boom, the joke. So, you know, it was great. It was unbelievable. It was an incredible show. The changes that they made were historic, hysterical, and quite something else with an H. But no, really, it would go something like this. Oh, hey, Bill. Oh, hey, did you see it? No. So the camera would move. Okay, camera there, camera here, camera there. Boom! Punchline. Hysterical laughter. Not just like the old laughter, like, oh, that was funny. No, hysterical laughter from the audience. Check me out on it. Okay, and once again, it would keep going. So, camera work on Frasier, camera work on Norm, camera work on Sam, camera work on Rebecca, and then finally camera work on Carla for the punchline, and boom, hysterical laughter. So the laughter would come much more often, okay? Check me out on that. Go back and look at Sam and Diane on a typical 23-minute episode and see how often a laugh would come. It would be a certain amount of seconds. I'm going to guess 18 seconds. And with the second part of Cheers, you will notice that the laughter comes every 8 seconds. So they literally doubled the laugh, and the intensity of the laugh was better and bigger. The writing changed, the camera work changed, it was more of an ensemble, and that's the thing with Cheers. Thank you.